I am Yogesh Sanghavi. Welcome to my YouTube channel for English speaking practice. That is a pen. That is a pencil. That is a book. That is a chalk. That is a paper. That is a red pen. That is a blue pen. That is a black pen. That is a green pen. That is a yellow pen. That is a brown pen. That is my pen. That is my book. That is my chair. That is my mobile. That is my bag. That is my paper. That is my pen. That is our pen. That is your pen. That is his pen. That is her pen. That is their pen. That is Chintu's pen. That is not a pen. That is not a pencil. That is not a book. That is not a chalk. That is not a paper. That is not my pen. That is not my book. That is not my chair. That is not my mobile. That is not my bag. That is not my paper. That is not my pen. That is not our pen. That is not your pen. That is not his pen. That is not her pen. That is not their pen. That is not Chintu's pen. Is that a pen? Is that a pencil? Is that a book? Is that a chalk? Is that a paper? Is that a red pen? Is that a blue pen? Is that a black pen? Is that a green pen? Is that a yellow pen? Is that a brown pen? Is that my pen? Is that my book? Is that my chair? Is that my mobile? Is that my bag? Is that my paper? Is that my pen? Is that our pen? Is that your pen? Is that his pen? Is that her pen? Is that their pen? Is that Chintu's pen? હવે આપણે બહુવચનના વાક્યો જોઈશું. These are pens. These are books. These are chairs. These are mobiles. These are bags. These are papers. These are red pens. These are blue pens. These are black pens. These are green pens. These are yellow pens. These are brown pens. These are my pens. These are my books. These are my chairs. These are my mobiles. These are my bags. These are my papers. These are my pens. These are our pens. These are your pens. These are his pens. These are her pens. These are their pens. These are Chintu's pens. These are not pens. These are not books. These are not chairs. These are not mobiles. These are not bags. These are not papers. These are not red pens. These are not blue pens. These are not black pens. These are not green pens. These are not yellow pens. These are not brown pens. These are not my pens. These are not my books. These are not my chairs. These are not my mobiles. These are not my bags. These are not my papers. These are not my pens. These are not our pens. These are not your pens. These are not his pens. These are not her pens. These are not their pens. These are not Chintu's pens. Are these pens? Are these books? Are these chairs? Are these mobiles? Are these bags? Are these papers? Are these red pens? Are these blue pens? Are these black pens? Are these green pens? Are these yellow pens? Are these brown pens? Are these my pens? Are these my books? Are these my chairs? Are these my mobiles? Are these my bags? Are these my papers? Are these my pens? Are these our pens? Are these your pens? Are these his pens? Are these her pens? Are these their pens? Are these Chintu's pens? Those are pens. Those are books. Those are chairs. Those are mobiles. Those are bags. Those are papers. Those are red pens. Those are blue pens. Those are black pens. Those are green pens. Those are yellow pens. Those are brown pens. Those are my pens. Those are my books. Those are my chairs. Those are my mobiles. Those are my bags. Those are my papers. Those are my pens. Those are our pens. Those are your pens. Those are his pens. Those are her pens. Those are their pens. Those are Chintu's pens. Those are not pens. Those are not those are not chairs. Those are not mobiles. Those are not bags. Those are not papers. Those are not red pens. Those are not blue pens. Those are not black pens. Those are not green pens. Those are not yellow pens. Those are not brown pens. Those are not my pens. Those are not my books. Those are not my chairs. Those are not my mobiles. Those are not my bags. Those are not my papers. Those are not my pens. Those are not our pens. Those are not your pens. Those are not his pens. Those are not her pens. Those are not their pens. Those are not Chintu's pens. Are those pens? Are those books? Are those chairs? Are those mobiles? Are those bags? Are those papers? Are those red pens? Are those blue pens? Are those black pens? Are those green pens? Are those yellow pens? Are those brown pens? Are those my pens? Are those my books? Are those my chairs? Are those my mobiles? Are those my bags? Are those my papers? Are those my pens? Are those our pens? Are those your pens? Are those his pens? Are those her pens? Are those their pens? Are those Chintu's pens? હવે આપણે can અને need ના ઉપયોગ જોઈશું. I can speak. I can run. I can eat. I can drink. I can dance. I can read. I can write. I can buy. I cannot speak. I cannot run. I cannot eat. I cannot drink. I cannot dance. I cannot read. I cannot write. I cannot buy. Can I speak? Can I run? Can I eat? Can I drink? Can I dance? Can I read? Can I write? Can I buy? You can speak. You can run. You can eat. You can drink. You can dance. You can read. You can write. You can buy. You cannot speak. You cannot run. You cannot eat. You cannot drink. You cannot dance. You cannot read. You cannot write. You cannot buy. Can you speak? Can you run? Can you eat? Can you drink? Can you dance? Can you read? Can you write? Can you buy? I need to speak. I need to run. I need to eat. I need to drink. I need to dance. I need to read. I need to write. I need to buy. I don't need to speak. I don't need to run. I don't need to eat. I don't need to drink. I don't need to dance. I don't need to read. I don't need to write. I don't need to buy. Do I need to speak? Do I need to run? Do I need to eat? Do I need to drink? Do I need to dance? Do I need to read? Do I need to write? Do I need to buy? You need to speak. You need to run. You need to eat. You need to drink. You need to dance. You need to read. You need to write. You need to buy. You don't need to speak. You don't need to run. You don't need to eat. You don't need to drink. You don't need to dance. You don't need to read. You don't need to write. You don't need to buy. Do you need to speak? Do you need to run? Do you need to eat? Do you need to drink? Do you need to dance? Do you need to read? Do you need to write? Do you need to buy? વે હેવ ટુ મસ્ટ અને શુડના વાક્યો જોઈએ. I have to speak. I have to run. I have to eat. I have to drink. I have to dance. I have to read. I have to write. I have to buy. I don't have to speak. I don't have to run. I don't have to eat. I don't have to drink. I don't have to dance. I don't have to read. I don't have to write. I don't have to buy. Do I have to speak? Do I have to run? Do I have to eat? Do I have to drink? Do I have to dance? Do I have to Read. Do I have to write? Do I have to buy? You have to speak. You have to run. You have to eat. You have to drink. You have to dance. You have to read. You have to write. You have to buy. I must speak. I must run. I must eat. I must drink. I must dance. I must read. I must write. I must buy. You must speak. You must run. You must eat. You must drink. You must dance. You must read. You must write. You must buy. You must not speak. You must not run. You must not eat. You must not drink. You must not dance. You must not read. You must not write. You must not buy. Must you speak? Must you run? Must you eat? Must you drink? Must you dance? Must you read? Must you write? Must you buy? I should speak. I should run. I should eat. I should dance. I should read. I should write. I should buy. You should not speak. You should not run. You should not eat. You should not drink. You should not dance. You should not read. You should not write. You should not buy. Should you speak? Should you run? Should you eat? Should you drink? Should you dance? Should you read? Should you write? Should you buy? May I speak? May I run? May I eat? May I drink? May I dance? May I read? May I write? May I buy? You may speak. You may run. You may eat. You may drink. You may dance. You may read. You may write. You may buy. You may not speak. You may not run. You may not eat. You may not drink. You may not dance. You may not read. You may not write. You may not buy. I like a red pen. I like a blue pencil. I like a small chair. I like a big table. I like a grey shirt. I like tea. I like coffee. I like milk. I like chocolate milk. I like lemon juice. I like green tea. I don't like a red pen. I don't like a blue pencil. I don't like a small chair. I don't like a big table. I don't like a grey shirt. I don't like tea. I don't like coffee. I don't like milk. I don't like chocolate milk. I don't like lemon juice. I don't like green tea. You like a red pen. You like a blue pencil. You like a small chair. You like a big table. You like a grey shirt. You like tea. You like coffee. You like milk. You like chocolate milk. You like lemon juice. You like green tea. Do you like a red pen? Do you like a blue pencil? Do you like a small chair? Do you like a big table? Do you like a grey shirt? Do you like tea? Do you like coffee? Do you like milk? Do you like chocolate milk? Do you like lemon juice? Do you like green tea? Don't you like tea? Don't you like coffee? Don't you like milk? Don't you like chocolate milk? Don't you like lemon juice? Don't you like green tea? I like to dance. I like to sing. I like to run. I like to walk. I like to read. I like to eat. I like to drink. I like to study. I don't like to dance. I don't like to sing. I don't like to run. I don't like to walk. I don't like to read. I don't like to eat. I don't like to drink. I don't like to study. You don't like to dance. You don't like to sing. You don't like to run. You don't like to walk. You don't like to read. You don't like to eat. You don't like to drink. You don't like to study. Do you like to dance? Do you like to sing? Do you like to run? Do you like to walk? Do you like to read? Do you like to eat? Do you like to drink? Do you like to study? I like dancing. I like singing. I like running. I like walking. I like reading. I like jumping. I don't like dancing. I don't like singing. I don't like running. I don't like walking. I don't like reading. I don't like jumping. You don't like dancing. You don't like singing. You don't like running. You don't like walking. You don't like reading. You don't like jumping. Do you like dancing? Do you like singing? Do you like running? Do you like walking? Do you like reading? Do you like jumping? I like this book. I like that pen. I like these books. I like those pens. You like this book. You like that pen. You like these books. You like those pens. You don't like this book. You don't like that pen. You don't like these books. You don't like those pens. Do you like this book? Do you like that pen? Do you like those books? Do you like those pens?